Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. What we're going to do today is we're going to be looking at my 3 favorite best bets out of the total 15 games that we have coming up for Saturday, June 21st. We're going to be looking at my 3 favorite bets out of all these games, my favorite money line, my favorite spread, as well as my favorite over-under. If you want a more in-depth breakdown of all 15 of our games, I do have a video that just came out this morning. That's where we do predictions. We do best bets for all of the matchups coming up today, so go check that one out, but we're just going to be focusing on the 3 favorite best bets today. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to join one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and make sure to leave a comment down below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? What do you think is going to happen? Drop a comment below and I will make sure that I respond to every single one of them. We go over every game this entire season, every week, every day. And once the football season starts, we do the same thing for NFL and college football games. We do predictions and best bets for every matchup, every week as well. But let's not waste any more time. We're going to be starting out this video with the money line. What's going to be my favorite money line pick of the day? The game that we're going to be looking at is going to be at 2:10 p.m. We have our 40-35 Milwaukee Brewers right now, second place in the NL Central, facing off versus the 37-37 Minnesota Twins, third place in the NL Central. Both of these teams had great months of May. The Brewers are the hottest team right now. Right now, the Twins are kind of sliding back right now. They got to get things back on track. The Brewers have a 48.1% chance to win this game. Minnesota, a 51.9% chance to win this game. Both these teams have talented offenses. Both these teams have talented pitching right now. Right now, the Twins are the favorite, 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. Right now, Milwaukee, they come into this game, they are plus 120. Minnesota is minus 145, but you have to respect the offensive capabilities of both of these teams. The Brewers right now, really hot during the month of June. They have the better offense this month. They have the better pitching this month, but we know what Minnesota is capable of. They definitely showed that the second half of the month of May. Right now, Milwaukee, they're averaging 4.4 runs a game, hitting .238, 69 home runs, 92 steals. That is one of the highest. That is top 3 in baseball. Extremely aggressive on the base paths. Smaller market baseball team. They excel at playing small ball, getting runners in scoring position, finding ways to get them home. And on top of that, they're only giving up 3.85 runs per game. And for Minnesota, they're averaging 4.2 runs a game, hitting .243, 81 home runs, 36 steals, giving up 3.9 runs per game. Overall, pitching-wise, these teams overall cancel each other out. Looking at the pitching for this day specifically, Jose Quintana on the mound for the Brewers, picking things up right where he left off with the Mets last season. For his career, a 3.71 ERA. So far this season, 4-2 record, a 3.35 ERA. Having a great start to the season. He was banged up to start the year, but he's come back and he's been on point. 48.1 innings, 35 strikeouts, a lot of walks right now, 21 walks, but he's keeping guys from scoring, so can't complain about that. Samuel Woods Richardson on the mound for the Twins, 2-3 record, a 5.13 ERA. 47.1 innings, 43 strikeouts. The Twins are the Vegas favorites here, but I'm going to go with Milwaukee pulling off the upset. They're going to be my money line pick to just outright win this game. And then my next game we're going to look at is going to be my favorite spread of the day on Fox at 7:15 p.m. The clash, the battle for first place in the NL East. We have the 45-31 Mets coming off of their 7th straight loss, facing the possibility of potentially getting swept here for the 3rd straight series. They just lost first place to the 46-30 Philadelphia Phillies. Whoever wins this series is going to be first place in this division when it's all said and done. Right now, the Phillies a 58.7% chance to win this game. The Mets a 41.3%. The fans are going with the Phillies. Vegas has the Mets, though. The Mets are 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. New York is even. Philadelphia is minus 120. Right now, the Mets, it's the offense that is the problem. It's not the pitching. They still have the number 1 overall pitching team in baseball. Number 1 rotation, number 1 bullpen, but the offense, that 1 through 3, Lindor, Soto, Alonso, that looks great on paper when they're all hitting. They're not all hitting right now. Yes, Soto is hitting better, but 4 through 9, they got to get some hot bats. They need some run support, and they need it quick. They're averaging 4.5 runs a game, hitting .246, 93 home runs, a lot of power. 59 steals, getting a 2.99 runs per game, which is very good. Right now, the Phillies, when you have Bryce Harper fully healthy, once he's back in this lineup, Schwarber with 23 home runs, Trey Turner, a stacked lineup, 4.7 runs a game. A lot of veterans here. 257 average, 79 home runs, 64 steals, giving up 3.91 runs per game. That might not look like the best. It's not bad by any means. It's top 12 in baseball. But when this pitching staff is fully healthy, in my personal opinion, they have the deepest starting rotation 1 through 5 in baseball. when they're fully healthy, but they're not fully healthy right now. Looking at the pitching for this game, Griffin Canning on the mound for the Mets. He's had a great season so far, but yes, he's been rocked his last 2 to 3 starts, but his overall season numbers, very good. 6-3 record, a 3.8 ERA, 68.2 innings, 63 strikeouts, only 8 home runs so far in 15 games. And Mick Abel on the mound for the Phillies. Younger pitcher, but pitching really well. 2-0 record, a 2.21 ERA, 20.1 innings, 17 strikeouts. He's a young pitcher. The Mets bats might be able to jump all over him. You know, just statistically speaking, the Mets are bound to have a blow-up game at some point where their bats just go off and they score a buttload of runs. This might be it, and they need a win to avoid. If they lose this game and then they lose on Sunday, that's 3 straight sweeps. That is atrocious. They got to just statistically, they got to get a win at some point, right? It could very well be this game, but I want to see the Mets bats wake up. Give me the Philadelphia Phillies winning this. I'm going to be going with the +1.5. That's going to be my favorite spread today. And now for my favorite owner. Some people might consider this one a stretch, but it is what it is. At 9:10 p.m., we have the 37-37 Arizona Diamondbacks sitting at 500 versus the 17-58 Colorado Rockies, the worst team in baseball, the worst record in baseball. They're still on pace for about 135 losses this season. But this is the Diamondbacks' chance to potentially, try to fight for a sweep here, try to win as many games versus the Rockies as possible, try to get as much above 500 as possible going into the All-Star break, get back in that NL West race. Right now, they're 4th place, a very deep division. They are 500 team, and they're 4th place in their division. That's how good it is. Right now, the Diamondbacks 66.1% chance to win this game. Colorado a 33.9% chance. The Diamondbacks are 2.5 run favorites. The over here is 11.5. The Diamondbacks are -190. The Rockies are +160. The Diamondbacks do have one of the best all-around offenses in baseball. They have a top 5 power hitting team. They can score runs. Yes, they give up a lot of runs, but they still score more than they give up. That's their winning formula. They're averaging 5.1 runs per game. Hitting .252, 104 home runs. It's top 5 in baseball. 55 steals, getting a 4.8 runs per game. That's not the best, but thankfully for them, the Rockies don't have a great offense. Right now, the Rockies are only averaging 3.5 runs a game, hitting .227, one of the worst batting averages in baseball. 73 home runs. They actually don't have bad power. It's just getting guys on base when you hit the home runs. Way too many solo home runs. 35 stolen bases, a 5.48 ERA. That is bottom 3 in baseball. They're at home. Colorado, easy place for offenses to run the score up. Looking at the pitching, Carson Palmquist on the mound for the Rockies, 0-4 record, a 7.76 ERA, 26.2 innings, 18 strikeouts, and Merrill Kelly on the mound for the Diamondbacks, one of their better pitchers this season. 6-3 record, a 3.41 ERA, 87 innings, 86 strikeouts. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks winning this game, but I think I'm going to go with the over. The game yesterday was a high-scoring affair. Both of these offenses got some runs. It is a very high over-under, but I'm still going to go with the over. Guys, that's my favorite best bets for today for Saturday, June 21st. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, whether you agree with me, disagree with me, whatever your thoughts are on these games, drop them below. I will make sure to respond. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. And as always, thank you for watching.